this loud? It's not loud. Ah, okay. Oh, what's up? How you doing? Well, it's still the opening thing, so no one sees anything first.
Okay.
We can have some chat. We can talk to people, ask questions. But hey, what's up, everybody? This is your boy, Tony. Tone Dog. I don't know. Here, we'll just go live. What's up? What's up, people? How you doing? How you doing? We're trying something else. We're trying something out today. I was thinking, let's do like a little bit of drawing and talking together, kind of little podcast thing. Just want to try to mess around with it for a little bit. So I brought in a special guest. Special guest, folks, for you guys. Nobody's watching. Nobody's on here right now. So it's okay. So I brought myself a mystery guest. What shall we call the mystery guest? I don't know. But she's here. She's going to help me draw stuff today. And that's pretty much it. Yeah. So we were talking about, well, who what's your name? What's your name? Say something. Say something. Gotta say something. Gotta say.
Hi, my name is Mr. Guest, and I draw stuff. I'm good at the drawings.
Really, mystery guest. That's amazing. So, what do you usually draw?
Well, I like to draw abstract stuff.
Soka. That's pretty cool. So what have you drawn for us today?
Well, today I drew some Dragon Balls. I drew the Goku, and I drew
What? What else did you draw?
Well, I drew the pig guy, and
What else did you draw? You die. Yeah, and
Kiddo B.
looks really cool. It's pretty awesome. See, look, nobody's on. See, look, 0 people are watching. So it's okay.
How do you know?
Huh?
How do you know?
Because it's a 0 here and 0 here. So you're good. So we'll continue the conversation. So anyway, we're just talking. Draw me some pictures, girl. Come on. Let's talk about art and stuff. So, okay. I know you like art. What kind of art would you like to get good at drawing if you draw anything? Like, let's say like you didn't have to, like, it didn't matter. Like, you can just draw anything you want. You know? Like, if you had the ability to draw in any style, what kind of art would you make? Thinking. I'm gonna draw stuff too.
How about you?
How about me? I asked you the question. That's not how it works. That's not how it works. I'll draw stuff too. Tell you what, I'll draw and we'll just talk. Why you were talking up a storm a second ago, but as soon as the camera goes live, it disappears. It's all good. I see how it is. See how she do me like this? Hey, what's up, Nigel? We got our first person watching the stream. We got one person. Nigel. How you doing, Nigel? Welcome to the stream. So I know I promised you guys I would do a stream on Sunday. And it's Sunday here in Tokyo, Japones. And that's what I'm doing. So I figured it'd be kind of cool to just chat with somebody and draw at the same time. Right, mystery person. Come on! You're killing me out here. I'm not going to let you have any more coffee or stuff. So, do you need more? You need some wine? Come on! Wait. Oh my God! Look, see. So Nigel left. He's not even here anymore. Oh, my YouTube career is over now. How could you do this to me? How can you do this to me?
I'm so sorry.
How can you do it? You see this? You see this, people? This how the world is. You
It's
know?
not working.
It's-
It's me.
It's working.
No.
What do you mean? Oh, well, I'm gonna draw stuff
Okay,
Regardless.
Draw.
because that's what I do. I draw stuff. The silence. I know, right? Nigel, do you have a question that we can have our mystery guest answer? Just
He
chilling.
left, right?
Oh, hold up. Let me see if I can fix the chat. So, Nigel, you're here chilling with us. She's destroying my dream of art podcast. We talk about current events and why is she so mean? Why is she so mean to me? I'm a good person.
I'm not good at talking in front of people.
You are good at talking in front of people. What are you
Seriously.
talking about? I think it's working now. Let's see. Doing a test. Ah, it's working now. Okay. So, well, you could draw stuff, right? You don't have to say anything. You could draw stuff. So, Nigel, you any questions? Give me a question, and I'll have my wonderful guest draw. We'll draw pictures. Oh, I know. It'll be like a contest. How about that? Nigel will say something, and we'll both try to draw what he's talking about. And that's a good time right there. That's an amazing time. That's fun times. Podcasts are great. Thank you, Nigel. See, Nigel knows what's up. Nigel says podcasts are great. He said, it's fine. Just imagine I'm not here. See, what a kind soul. What a kind soul. So, I'm gonna draw you talking. That's what I'm gonna draw. Let's see. Alright. Cool. So, I'm gonna draw right now. Our mystery guest would. Uh-oh, everything shut down. What happened? Hold on. Uh-oh, what crashed? My stuff just crashed. Why did it crash? Let's keep going. Okay, I think it's working now. Anyway. Sorry, folks. Everything crashed for a second there. See, we got some error. So, watch any movies or shows lately? You didn't watch any shows or movies? What are you doing? Just say it. Just say it. Huh? I can't hear you. What are you saying? I don't know. I'm gonna get your hand in the screen. Get the hand in there. Oh, there we go, folks. How about you? I don't know. I can't read, so you're gonna have to tell me. You're gonna have to tell me. I don't know what you wrote. Come on. You were asking me about my GPA. What was your GPA?
Can't remember.
Can't remember. There's like there's literally one person. One person is not like you're in front of 100 people. It's not too bad. Are you crying?
No.
That's right, folks. Tony's making the ladies cry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm a horrible person. But we've learned from this experience. I think now that you've had your YouTube debut, this is the first step into YouTube stardom, being a super producer as I am. Well, let me see. What have I seen lately? I saw Avengers. Have you seen any of the Avengers movies? Why? Tin, 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 tin. People aren't gonna believe that I'm not talking to anybody. They could think I'm talking to myself, which is what it usually is. So, why? What? Okay. Why haven't you seen any Avengers movies or Marvel movies? Is it because you hate America? You hate all that freedom?
Not like that.
Yeah. You like the romantic comedies instead. Do you have like a favorite romantic comedy that you like want to watch all the time? What is it?
How to lose a guy in 10 days.
What? You have to get closer to the mic. Can't hear you. What was it? What is it? How to lose your dragon? What?
How to lose a guy in 10 days.
How to lose a guy in 10 days. Why is it so good? Tell me. I've never seen this show.
Okay, then watch.
I can't hear you. These headphones are so tight. You're gonna have to tell me on the mic. I even gave you the good seat. Yeah, the good comfortable seat. Yes! Come on! A podcast by yourself. Saw it. Where are you going? What are you running away? Oh my god. I gave you papers. Where are you going? Where are you going? Where are you going? Oh my god, people. Why there is a movie named that? I don't know. I'd like to learn about this. How to lose a guy in 2 days or 10 days. But she's now slowly walking out of the room. Oh my god. Yes, folks. I'm all alone. Samishina. Where are you going? Come on. Oh, well, Nigel. The show has officially become How to Lose Somebody in 20 minutes. In 10 minutes. Well, we had some good conversations. It's actually interesting talking. I wish you could have heard it. It was good stuff. Good stuff. Well. Oh! I popped back in. This is so... man. Well. Let's see. What can we do then? What can we do? Let's see. Let me change these brushes really fast. Well, one thing I've learned is the system works. So, having two people drawing at the same time can and will work. So, that much I know. That's some good that came out of it. Let's see. So Nigel, have you seen the movie How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days? Is it any good? Our mystery guest won't tell me about it, so. Yes. Well, let me think. I wonder if I can draw something then. Alright, hold on. Let me turn off the audio. Let me switch off the oh, that is off. Okay. Oh. She's back and she's looking in closets. Nigel, what would you like me to draw? I'll draw you something, man. Would you like it to be analog or physical? Let me save this and then close it out. Ooh. Ow! Uh-oh. Wait a second. Ow! Ow! 痛いよ。Nobody's here. I know. Let me know, Nigel. What do you want me to draw? I'll draw you something. Let's see. All right, I can do some analog. Okay. Ooh, excuse me. Ooh. Let me switch place. I can't draw there. All right, I'm heavy. It's like a giant pillow. It's like a bunch of tofu. Okay, so Nigel, thank you, sir, for sticking with me through all this. Let me know. What do you want me to draw? I'll draw you something. As you can see, I switched the cameras. So, oh wait, oh man, I just realized I can't see what you wrote. Hold on. Let me open up a computer so I can read your chat. It won't take too long. Hold that thought. Hopefully you'll forgive me. I envisioned this going in a totally different direction. Okay. What is it? No. What is it? YouTube, eh? Pop out. Stop smelling me. I haven't had a shower yet. So, what do you do when people constantly try to smell you? Looking for you to stink. And then you actually do stink. And then what do you do then? Right? What do you do? What do you do? Okay, I can see your chat now. Honestly, I have no idea what to draw. That's okay, man. Let me see. Maybe I can look at something on my phone and I'll draw something. Let's see. What is in the Hold on. Where's my phone charger? Uh-oh. That's not good. Let's see. Maybe I can find something to draw here. Ooh, I'll just draw this really fast. It's a Gudetama character. Hey, what's up, Diego? I smell him back. I should. Let's see. So how you doing? Uh-oh, you can't see what I'm drawing, can you? Uh-oh. You know what? I gotta get my phone charger. If you could sit tight for a couple seconds, I got 2% on my battery. I'll be right back. Give me a second. Alright. The description is real 100 hours. What? No, we're not doing the 100 hours today. Is that what it says in the description? I might have to change that. No, so we did the 12-hour stream the last time, but this time we're going to try to do, I don't know, I was just going to pop in for a little bit and talk, see if we can have a little conversation about art stuff. The mystery hands disappears, now it's back to my old man hands. Yeah, but this other camera looks really good. You know what? Tell you what, hold that thought. Hold that thought. I'm going to attach the other camera to the other position. Give me a second. Also, Diego, if there's something you want me to draw, let me know. And I'll start getting that ready. Mystery hands back. I just smashed my finger. Oh. That felt awesome. That felt really good. Like, really good. That felt amazing. Okay. This goes here. Oh, dinner. Let's get this. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Whoa. Oh, I found my pen. Okay, cool. Change this digital. Okay, I am back. Well, I guess I'll stream for a bit. Draw something together and go from there. So what I did was basically I changed the camera up top, so like in the future, like if I want to record something, it's gonna be a lot easier to record. And then I put the stationary cam, the B cam, that was, so what is it? Okay, yeah, so this is the new overhead camera. Focus should look better, and like when I actually do some recording video, it should look a lot better too. And then our B cam right now is set up for digital, but I don't know. I was gonna draw something at the same time, but I don't know what I'm gonna do with that yet. So, but I can switch it back to the other camera. Anyway, yeah, draw some stuff. So our Mr. Guest drew a very famous Sanrio character. It is a maze. What else? I guess. What can I do? What can I want to draw something. Draw Arya killing the Night King. Well, I could do that. You know what? Let me switch the lenses. Put a different lens on here. Give me a second. Where are you? I remember why I don't use this lens now. Okay. One second. Can't use this one. Where is it? Disconnect. Okay. That's pretty cute. All right. Now let's get some tunes. What? Let's see. I gotta give it to you. You always feel like you're set up as perfection. You're always trying to improve. I guess it's mark of art. Thank you very much, sir. I'm trying. I am trying. But life's funny that way. Why is this not connecting? Disconnect. Yes. Struggle indeed. There it is. Well, let's look at some comic books, and then maybe we can find something that we can draw. Oh, you know what? This might be a good time for me to record some of those tutorial videos. Maybe. Possibly. Let's see. How can we do this then? If I record via, hold on a second. How can I do this? I need a way to capture the audio. And this mic is way too loud. Let me put a new memory card inside the camera. Got a lot of minutes. Let's see, what can we draw? Pull out something. The art grind, indeed. Indeed. So, any topics you would like to talk about? Maybe I could talk to you guys then. I'll draw from there. So, I don't know if you're familiar with this guy's work, but this guy is actually probably one of the first manga I ever owned or read. So back in Houston in 1989, maybe, there was a Japan Expo, and right around the time, the guy that did Ghost in the Shell, Appleseed, Dominion, all this stuff. Anyway, they're trying to introduce people into the world of Japanese comics, and so they had one of his first works as like kind of a sampler. That was the first time I saw anything like that. I was like, oh my god, this is amazing. This is amazing. And ever since then, I've been a fan. But he, of course, does cyberpunk. And so back, how do I say? So back before the movie came out, people that knew about his work were all like really stoked because, you know, it was an amazing world, like, really forward thinking, lots of, it was amazing cyberpunk. And I didn't realize the impact that that would have on, how do you say, on just culture. Anyway, because it inspired The Matrix, it inspired a lot of different movies, but all based a lot off of this dude's work. So, but he was talking about all this net running stuff and virtual worlds, all that stuff. Human machine interface, all that stuff. Way before switching bodies, switching consciousness, way before a lot of other people were doing it. And it's all based off this guy's work. Yeah, 91. But this is like the second version. Anyway, but I got a copy of it a couple years back, but a Japanese version while I was here. And I pulled it out because I kind of wanted to look at his style of inking. It's primarily G pen and some tone, and then he uses the really thin one. I forgot what it's called, but it's really good. It's hard to invent the wheel, right? So like if you were to do something, it's good to have a little bit of reference to base ideas off of. So I figured, let's look at works of old masters, I guess old masters as in manga or whatever, and see what we can learn from it. Like the way he handles just hatching and things like that. How he sets up environments, the use of space. So yeah, I pulled it out to see what I can learn from it. And the way he sets up his framing, Wow. But that's what I was doing. So how's the comedy manga going? It's still going. The other stream we still working out what we're gonna do. We did the last stream. We did kind of an exercise in comedy writing for Yonkoma. But I was watching something on YouTube the other day, and it kind of really got me into the mood of trying to really start making a traditional manga. So I don't know. Today, like I said, I was gonna promise I wanted to stream for you guys. So wait, what day is today? Today's Monday. Oh, it is Monday. Oh, see, it's a national holiday, so I've lost track of days. So in theory, I didn't have to stream today. But anyway, let's see. I got some other manga here we can look at. So this is another really inspirational one. For you guys that don't know, it's Doremon. So this is like, I'd say the equivalent of Snoopy for Japanese people. It's about a giant robot cat. So, a good friend of mine, he said he learned how to speak Japanese from reading, when he was a kid, reading Doraemon books, because the Japanese is simplified, right? And you have your hiragana reading, so you can see. I don't know if you can see. You know what? Let me turn on the autofocus. Let's see if we can pick that up. I don't know. Oh, this is the bad lens. I forgot. Oops. Anyway, but zoom down in there. Autofocus. So you can see how it's really, the Japanese is really simple. It's easy. Like, it's not, the words aren't too difficult. And you get a little bit of an interesting story too. But all sorts of hijink ensues. You know what? Maybe that's what this video should be. It's like, okay, how about this? Some of my most influential books. How about that? You know, this could be like a good video. So, all right, hold up. Yeah, let's do that. We got a video for today. So, all right, let me pull out some books. All right, hold on. This. All right, let me grab one. I think I have. Give me a second. Let me grab a couple more books, and then we'll make this into a video. So maybe it's not a bad idea for a video. So Dragon Ball, Appleseed, Ghost in the Shell. This one, Star Wars, yeah. Gundam. I don't have a Robotech one, so okay. Do some scenery here. All right. You know what? Yeah, let's record this. Let's record this. And maybe I can grab the audio from somewhere else, so. Hey, what's up everybody? This is Tony. So I figured, hey, in this video, let me show you some of the most influential manga books that I own currently here in Japan, or just art books in general that have really inspired me and helped shape me into the artist that I am today, whatever that means. All right, let's get into it. All right, so where to start? I mean, personally, there's a lot of books out there that really inspired me, that really, I think, helped shape me as an artist. But I think one of the first ones that I should show you. Let me grab it 1 second. Hold on. Let me reach. I'll get that later. Anyway, so all right. So one of the first books that I think really kind of set me on a path for being a better artist is. Actually, let me re-say that again. Okay. All right. So one of the first videos I think I personally feel kind of help make me a better artist is one. Ooh, everything's blurry now. Hold on. Hold on a second. Here, let's use this. Okay. All right. Let's do that again. Okay. All right. So one of the first couple books I think that really helped shape the kind of art I wanted to do, I think kind of started when I was, I think in art school. Yeah, I guess in art school. This is one of the ones that kind of made me push towards a certain stuff. Anyway, so one of my first big inspirational books was one by Norman Rockwell. So I bought this book a long time ago. It's huge. This book is huge. Like my lens can't fit it all on the on the camera right now. But this is one of my most influential books that I own. So this one covers all the works of Norman Rockwell up into the 60s, I believe, before he died. But you can see where it starts. Oh, that's my uncle's. His uncle. It starts here where he's just a regular like magazine artist. Basically, it was just like cover art, right? It's like a lot of Americana. But as it gets on, I think when it starts getting into the 40s and 50s, he starts using a lot more photography in his work and using reference. And man, see, you can't see it yet, but his approach to drawing is really good. He is inspired, and I'm also inspired a lot by Singer Sargent. He's an American artist that it's a really good artist, but he gets really good likenesses and an amazing painter. So, but you can see, like in these photos, like he gets more and more. It's like almost like a caricature. It's almost like a caricature of people. So like there is actual reference photos that he uses, but he kind of twists it a little bit and he exaggerates certain parts of them to make it look a little bit more comical, but not comical, but I don't know. It makes it look a lot interesting. But anyway, yeah. Oh man, I used to draw this all the time because I was always trying to find a style that was something like this. Like I wanted my style to be like a kind of a Norman Rockwell meets kind of between that and like a manga kind of style. And I was always searching for that, and I never quite found it. And then I got kind of sidetracked with life and whatnot, and started doing different kinds of art. But this is something I want to do. But there's one drawing in particular. So here we're still in the 30s right here. Here it is. Something about this one. This is 1940. Something about this drawing here. I don't know. It speaks to me because it's like they're kind of caricaturized, but you still get like a lot of realistic kind of rendering, or just it looks kind of real, but at the same time it looks kind of I don't know, cartoony. So I was trying to find a style that was kind of reminiscent of this, but I still wanted to have the kind of anime and manga influence that was such an important part of my growing up, which really made me really want to push, becoming more of an artist. So, but yeah, this one special to me. But anyway, it goes on until it gets into like the 60s, where there's some really iconic pieces like this one right here. The artist checking that out. Anyway, but yeah, Norman Rockwell was a big source of inspiration for me. So here he is in 1960, and this is kind of like you can see Sargent thing, and it has all his influences like Van Gogh, Picasso, but amazing self-portrait. So, thank you. Welcome to the stream. Amazing stuff. But anyway, yeah, check out his work if you can. But yeah, he started as a regular, like kind of cover illustrator, and then eventually moved on to doing fine pieces of art. So there's a big debate within the artist community for a long time. Is he an artist, or is he just a kind of a designer? Not designer, but kind of like this. Well, it's not considered fine art, but I strongly disagree. Highly influenced by him. And one of the guy I'm totally in love with right now is Kim Jung-gi. He's inspired by him as well. So anyway, so let's keep moving. So I would say, I was saying when we first started before, one of my most influential artists is Masamune Shirow. So for those of you that don't know who this is the creator of Ghost in the Shell. So back in the late 90s, the mid 90s, something like that, there was a Japan Expo in my hometown, and they brought some of his work. So it was like a little pamphlet introducing people to the world of art and anime and all that of anime and all that stuff. So it showed me some of these photos. I was like, holy crap, this looks like Robotech, but like cooler. Oh my god, who is this guy? And I wanted to learn everything I could about him. And for me, he was doing this crazy cyberpunk stuff. It's probably around Appleseed 3. So like at the comic book store, I found it. And they had like there's this comic book store in Houston called Third Planet, and they would get all these import comic books, right? And all of it would be in the Japanese. I couldn't read a lick of it. But inside, it was these amazing pieces of black and white, just really amazing pen work, kind of cyberpunk, cool stuff. And I was like, who is this guy? I need to know everything about him. And yeah. But later, he got famous for doing Ghost in the Shell, which everybody knows. But anyway, I started with Appleseed, and he has a lot of different work. So I got all these from him. But what people know him for the most is Ghost in the Shell. Now this is Ghost in the Shell book 2. I have the original book. Oh, do I have the original here in Japan? I don't know, maybe not. But I brought this one from my hometown. But I have so much of his work, but so influential. But this guy is so smart, and he taught me that, you know, he made me love putting the amount of research that he puts into his art, into his stories that he builds is really, really intense. And it's like, this guy is not just an artist, he's just a brilliant mind. So it made me think about, if I'm going to do something, I have to be something bigger than just the art, you know what I mean? So like all his footnotes of all this crazy like real science stuff that he puts inside these set of footnotes, and at the end of the individual comics. Now this is a collection of a book, but he would have all of these crazy detailed like plans, and I wish I had all my books. So like when I go back to the States, I'm gonna start bringing back a lot of my comics with me. But oh my god, this guy is brilliant. He's incredibly reclusive. You know, like it was always a mystery. I had no idea what he looked like, and I kind of don't want to know, you know. But this guy was a god to me, and then he became very influential to everybody else, even though they don't realize it, because from this stuff, you know, we get the Matrix, you know, things like that, crazy stuff that you wouldn't think about, but he really influenced a lot of people in our modern culture. So anyway, but the whole putting people in man and machine interface, you know, all that stuff. Anyway, so next up, Gundam. So this is another one of those books that I picked up. I had no idea, you know, I didn't know much about Gundam, but all I know is with cool, badass looking robots. And the thing I really like about Gundam is there's really no good side. It taught me, as far as storytelling is concerned, there's like, you know, both the people that live on Earth and don't live on Earth, they both have a different side of the story. I mean, they both can be protagonists and antagonists, and I thought that was a really, really interesting way to write stories. And it was really adult, which is cool. There's giant robot stuff happening too, but anyway. But I picked this up a long time ago. I picked this up in the 90s, dude. But like at the time in the US, like, you know, you have your Batman, you have your Spider-Man and stuff like that, but I wasn't getting these kind of pages, you know what I mean? And it was kind of like a dark period as far as American comics were concerned. Like a lot of good story runs were out there, but they weren't doing stuff like this. Look at this dog. Come on, bro. Look at this. Yo, for real though. Anyway, good stuff. But highly influenced by this, because I learned about how people set up panels and interesting POV as far as where the camera would be set. You know what I mean? All this really good sequential storytelling wasn't really being done in the States at the time, and I found it so inspiring, and I wanted to learn how to do this. So it was really like, I got a couple of chances to do comics back in the day, but they weren't feeling it. They weren't feeling that kind of stuff. Anyway, I digress. So this is another one. So this is another one that I thought was kind of cool. It got me the whole idea of thinking of Western comics, or Western storytelling, but in a manga form. So this is Empire Strikes Back as a manga, and it's so good. It's so good. Because like at the time, Dark Horse did Dark Horse send this out? I don't know. I think Dark Horse was going through this whole thing. They're kind of introducing a lot of people to manga, and that's how actually we got Appleseed and Ghost in the Shell back in the day. Anyway, what was the print run? Anyway, so at the same time they were releasing what is it? How do you say? They were releasing a Star Wars comic, but at the same time they released this manga version, and I just thought it was so cool to see these are, stories that I was used to, but done in manga form, and the way that it was drawn. Oh my god, it's so good. It's so good. It just, look at these panel layouts, man. Bro, this is ridiculous. This is so cool. Speaking of which, I wonder if I have that here. You know what? I might have it. Let's buy a little side note. Oh, no, it's somewhere else. Dang it. I'll find it later. I would have been nice to take out. Well, I have a Kingdom Hearts one that I can show, but I'll cut that out on the edit. Anyway, really good. So how many is that? 1, 2, 3. I think we've done four books. Let's see. 5, 6, 7. We can make it 10. We can make it 5 or 10. Anyway, so now this brings us to another very popular series that I think you guys know and love. Dragon Ball. So, side note, so my friend would come in from Hong Kong. They'd be coming from Taiwan, and they would stop in Japan, and then they would bring back all these bootleg Dragon Ball videos. And so it's kind of funny, so we'd watch it in Chinese subtitles anyway. But it was my first time I was introduced to Dragon Ball. This is not just Dragon Ball Z, but just Dragon Ball. And I was like, holy crap, these are fun, cute, fun stories, stuff like that. Then all of a sudden, Dragon Ball Z, I was like, whoa, what's all this about? I saw a Blu-ray at like this game store. Anyway, I checked it out. It was really dope. I was like, wow, this is cool. And they're like, no, dude, you need to check out Dragon Ball Z. It's about to come out. I was like, what? And so they introduced me to Dragon Ball Z. Anyway, so Dragon Ball Z, really good. Also, then later Dragon Ball came on Toonami, and then history writes itself from there. But that's when everyone in the States, I guess, got their first hands on Dragon Ball videos, and the rest is history. So Dragon Ball, the way that they would construct fight scenes, really, really, really good. This guy, bro, is so good. It's so good. But I don't have to say anything about that. Everybody knows Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball, a huge influence on me and what I would like to do with manga as well. Unfortunately, I don't have all the books that I would like to show you guys because I don't have them all with me here in Japan. But I do have some that I keep with me to help keep me inspired and wanting to push forward. So let me get another book for you. So that is what, 6? 5? 6? Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 5 is Norman Rockwell, so we have 6, 7, 8, and then 9. And I need one more. One more book. Okay, so let's get to another book. All right, another one that kind of really inspired me. I learned about this after I got to Japan was Full Metal Alchemist. Now, this is another really good book because series of books because one, I like the universe that they set up. I like the way that they use kind of a European style, but mix it with manga. Anyway, but crazy. She is an amazing artist. Like the stuff that she's able to do, like layouts are amazing. It gets super like manga style, but at the same time, she can draw. She can draw amazing. So don't let the simplistic style fool you. Like really, really amazing. I think where the anime is really good, you get amazing fight scenes and whatnot, but the manga is really cool because the art, she draws like a badass. She just draws really, really good, but the pen work is amazing. I'm trying to pull from this as much as possible for what I would like to see my manga look like, you know. So I'm trying to use this. I'm studying it as much as I can and just taking some time and practicing. So that's kind of the reason why I wanted to do more. I practice with a pen when I get a chance. But yeah, so good. 1990. Yeah, I was just new blood in Japan. So, all right. Next up, we have Doraemon. Now, Doraemon is really good. It's not so much for the style I like, but I love the storytelling. It's so cute and like really simple. It's a classic. I think in the States we didn't get much Doraemon stuff, unfortunately, but I've got my hands on a couple comics back in the day, and a good friend of mine, that's how he learned how to speak Japanese as a kid. So his mom would make him read Doraemon comics, and that's like how he would remember. Because if you look at what is cool about these comics is you could see how the kanji. Here, let me zoom in there. Now, what's cool about these? Oh man, I should have been zooming in all these. Oops. Anyway, you know, it's for kids, right? So you can really learn Japanese by reading comic books, and like a lot of how to read and learn Japanese, you know, books, websites, they tell you learn it from manga. And I was like, dude, that is so true, because it shows a simplified, like for the kanji that you don't know how to read, it kind of simplifies it for you, you know. So that's a little pro tip for you guys that want to learn Japanese. Buy some comics, it's fun. But anyway, I love the storytelling. It's really whimsical. It's a simplified style, and just all around good times. But yeah, Doraemon. Next up, I don't know how to describe this book. This was recommended to me way back in the day. It's the thing I like about this book is that it's super like the line work is really simple. There's not too much line weight variation, but what I really like about it is the storytelling. It's really cute, and this is one of the first comics that I realized that people were using reference photos to help them draw, and it kind of opened my eyes. It's like, okay, yeah, you could use reference, but make sure they're your own photos if you can. But it kind of opened my eyes to a simpler kind of storytelling technique, and just something like a pure, nice, wholesome story. It's about a kid, you know what I mean? and her father. But it's good stuff. So you can see right here, like the shrine here. So like the shrine here, you can see. Oh, my focus is wrong. So the shrine here isn't super detailed, but you could tell that this was based off a reference photo. So it kind of changed my idea of like, yeah, you can still produce art, even if you're using like crazy detailed reference. But balancing that with a really simplified, you know, main character is kind of cool. But yeah, like you can see, like you could tell that this is based off of real photography, you know. Anywho, but really good series. Check it out if you get a chance. It's yeah, good stuff. All right, next up. So this one is a controversial one for me because I hated this series when I first saw it. I was not a fan, but let's get this focus. Next up, we get One Piece. Now, One Piece was one of those comics that when I first got here in Japan, everybody was talking about One Piece. Everybody loved One Piece. And I just didn't get it. It wasn't my cup of tea. I wasn't like, you know, I just wasn't feeling it. I don't know what it was. It wasn't about One Piece. But I went back. A friend of mine said, hey, you should just buy a couple comics and then come check it out. I said, all right, let me check it out. So I sat on it for like a couple years. And then I went back later and I started actually reading them and paying attention to it. Now, they bang these things out like crazy here. But it's really good. It's really good. It is really good. You can learn, like, what's cool is you can see, like, some of these, when they're, the manuscript, when they're just kind of working it out. I kind of appreciated that. Because a lot of, you know, when I was a kid, we didn't have, like, the internet, really. So you kind of had to guess, like, what, you know, how people approached making comics, you know? And I think if I had some of the resources I do now, I think I would have maybe gone a different direction. I don't know. But anyway, what I love about One Piece comics is there's so much energy in these drawings. You know what I mean? Now, I don't know if it's because of the way that the preliminary sketches, or as far as layout's concerned, I don't know what, but there's just so much life into these drawings, you know, and for a guy that draws pretty stiff, seeing this is really inspirational. And it goes, okay, when I feel like I'm getting really, really too stiff, I need to change it up and stop making stiff people. I don't know what I'm saying. But anyway, One Piece, really good comic, really, really good manga. So, yeah, One Piece. I don't have to, you know, let you preach to you how good it is, but it's actually really good. I'm an idiot sometimes. All right, let me see if I got one more book, and I think that'll get us 10, my top 10 ones. All right. You know what? Hold up. Let me brighten up the. There we go. All right, let me look for another comment. 1 second. Where is it? If I could find it, that'd be awesome. Let's see. Where is it? right, next up is, this is another weird one, but I found it really, really inspirational for me. Now, I'm gonna get a lot of stock for this, but the first game I liked, but all the other games I don't like, and that is, oh my god, I forgot the name now. Kingdom Hearts. Kingdom Hearts is, as you know, is a game where they mix in traditional, like Disney characters with hold on. Ooh. It's too close to the desk. Okay, there we go. All right, so Kingdom Hearts is, you know, they mix in manga style with like traditional Disney characters, and for me, I thought that was really cool because, like I said earlier, at the beginning of this little video, whatever, it's like I was trying to figure out a way to mix the styles. How do I have a Western-based style, but still have my influences of manga and anime? And when I found this book, I was just at like the half price books here in Japan, and I ran into it. I said, whoa, they made a manga out of this? Let me check this out. And oh my god, it kind of opened my eyes so much. I know people focus on the video game. I know people love the video game, but I don't care about the video game. I care about this manga. Let me show you why. Now, we all know how Disney characters look. You know, look, we got Mulan, you know, you got, you know, Donald, you got Goofy, you know, all these characters. But it's drawn in an anime style, like as far as panel layout, pen work, all that stuff. This is so dope, and it showed me, hey, you know what? I could find a hybrid between the two. So like earlier, I mentioned there was this Star Wars book done in a manga style, but the thing that made this special to me is that they were using Disney characters and putting it in this Japanese style of comic book writing, and I thought, yo, that is dope as hell. Amazing, amazing, amazing. So it kind of said, okay, I can do this. I can really do this. I just got to figure out what my style is. But this is amazing, amazing bit of work. So you got Chip and Dale, Minnie Mouse, all that stuff. But as you can see, if you didn't know who these characters were, you would think it was a Japanese manga, and technically it is, but really, really good. So Kingdom Hearts kind of showed me the light of what is possible. So yeah, well, I guess that's it. So there you have it, folks. Thank you so much for sticking with me on my top 10 influential books in my manga collection. Now, granted, I have a lot more books that I find really influential, but these are the books that I have in my house right now that I could show you. So I hope you enjoyed watching this with me, and hopefully you learned a little bit something from it. Granted, I did talk a lot. I did talk a whole lot, but I just kind of wanted to share this with you guys to let you guys know what, you know, actually, to let you guys know, you know, what kind of influences I have in my head when I'm drawing, and why it's so hard for me to find my own personal style. Because look, I mean, it's all over the place, people. It's all over the place. You know, you got, but the way I look at it, it's all these things make me. They're all part of me, and you know, if you can use references and find inspiration where you can, and you will naturally become a filter and produce the kind of art that you want to produce. So thank you so much for watching. If you have any comics that you find really inspiring, or manga that you find really inspiring that you think I should know about or would like to share with everybody out there in the world, please put it in the comment section. We'll discuss it more, and you know, I might learn some new ones. But yeah, this is kind of fun. I should do more videos like this. This is kind of cool. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and bye-bye. All right, let me make a quick opening. So we'll do a quick opening, and then we will. Yeah, thanks for. This is really impromptu. Alright. Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Tony, and today, folks, I wanted to show you some of the top 10 manga or top 10 comics that I have in my collection that are inspiring me oh my god, I can't speak, that are inspiring me as an artist. Alright, let's go. So I think everyone has influences. Everyone has artists that they look to find inspiration and kind of show them the path. No, sorry. Let's say that again. Everyone has artists that they look up to and inspire them to create their own personal art. No, I don't care who you are in the world, but if you draw things, you're pulling references from, you know, artists you like. That's just the nature of how it is. I don't know if that's a good opening, but here, let me just show you the books I like that I have in my collection with me right now. I have a lot of books, but unfortunately I don't have them all here in Japan, and I have a lot of other outside artists that are really inspirational, but I don't have those books with me. Ooh, you know what? I just thought of one book. This is totally separate. Hold up. Let me see if I have it. Oh, okay. All right. I don't know. This might be another book. I might. I don't know. I'll put this extra in the video. Anyway, one book I forgot. So, a couple years back, I went to this Tenjikai, which is like an exhibition here in Japan, and it's for Hokusai. So, but many people know Hokusai because of his famous wave painting, right? You know, the blue one? You know, and all the ships crashing, stuff like that. Anyway, but he had amazing manga style kind of little small illustrations. These woodblock prints that he would make, but it was like manga. But anyway, I totally forgot I had this book. But oh my god, this stuff is so dope. So I bought this at the museum. Some nice traditional Japanese art. I don't think people get many chances to see this stuff, so I want to kind of share with this. Hold on, let's get that. Okay. Now, I know that people don't get chances to see this that much, but I wanted to kind of share this with you. But it's really inspirational for me because I really like the gestural nature of his illustrations. But Hokusai, I think, of course, he's super famous he's known for like doing art. But doing like giant, like famous prints and whatnot. But people don't really get a chance to see some of these simpler drawings. And what I find really, technically it's not a manga, but in a way it is a manga. But I find that his works are really good because like his use of gesture and his lines are really so expressive. And for a guy that draws really stiff, this is really, really, really cool because I want to try to have more, you know, express more with my line work. And looking at old masters like this is really, really, really important. Really important. So we learn from our history, right? Let's see, let's go back out. Nope, this is not a pre-loop video, this is live. Alright, so hopefully you can see that. But yeah, look at that stuff. That stuff's crazy, dude. Crazy, bro. It's so much stuff. I would like to try to learn how to do wood block printing someday in like this kind of detail. I did learn a little bit in some classes back in the day, but I'd like to really get into it and figure it out. But really good stuff. So you probably don't get many chances to see this, but technically it is a manga, and I find it very inspirational. So anyway, I'll just put that as an extra video, extra bonus manga. Cool. I didn't realize I had so many books. Alright, yeah. Well, tell you what, maybe I'll just edit this as a video. And leave it there. Yeah, thank you guys for watching some of this. It's kind of impromptu. We were gonna draw stuff from memory and talk, but it became a book review. Any questions? While I kind of clean up some of this stuff. These books are neat. Yes, yes they are. If you really got to see my art book collection, it's pretty bananas, but I haven't collected so much since I've been here in Japan, but I need to get back on it. Yeah, it was cool. Yeah, I hope you guys had fun. You know, we made the best out of the situation we could. But I had fun. I enjoyed doing this a lot more than I thought. I couldn't help but notice that you like cyberpunk a lot. Yes, I love cyberpunk. I don't know, I always like future stuff a lot, and I think the fact that I saw him at such a very early age was around the time I first discovered Blade Runner. A good friend of mine, we'd rent videos together at the Blockbuster video. Actually, it wasn't even a Blockbuster video yet, or was it Blockbuster? Anyway, but we got we had a card, so we would rent video games and watch movies. And so actually the whole group, but he was more into the Max Headroom and things like that. And then it was like, he got me into, introduced me into Blade Runner. And I was like, yo, this is bananas. And around the same time, Akira was being shown. I do have Akira books, but that's in the States, and that's also the big influence for me. But anyway, around that time, it was like, it was like Tokyo 2020, and then we had Megazone 2-3, and all these crazy, like, kind of cyberpunk, or not quite post-apocalyptic, but more cyberpunk future stuff. Was like, whoa, this is super crazy. It was really interesting because it stimulated my brain too. It started making me think of different kind of possible universes, and not universes, but the combination between man and machine. And this is like way before the internet. Before the internet started getting popular. So it was like really, really out there. And then I finally read "Do Androids Dream of Electric Sheep," which is the basis for Blade Runner. And then I really got into Appleseed. Before I got into Ghost in the Shell, Appleseed to me was everything. So yeah, so cool. And so you mix that, like, it was a formative age, it was very influential age. I'm being exposed to amazing art that wasn't being shown in the States, because it was close to the dark ages for American comics. So I was really, really inspired by that. And so I went all into cyberpunk. I loved it. I kind of fell out for a while. I don't know. It was really hipster of me. I was like, man, everybody likes this now. Now I don't like it. You know what I mean? But I still love it. Yeah, they're like old old anime like Bubblegum Crisis and all that stuff. Wow, that's so old. I am old, people. Wow. So, but that's why I'm kind of happy to be drawing again, because I'm going back to my roots, and it's what truly makes me happy. So, going forward, I'm looking forward to creating more art stuff. So was it Fifth Element? Yeah, Fifth Element was really good. Oh my god, I loved it. It had one of my favorite musicians in it too, Tricky. So you have to check out Tricky stuff. It's really good. Anyway, but the character design, the world building is, I think, with Luc Besson. But he did. He recently did. It's something of 1,000 Worlds. I can't remember the name. But he came to Japan recently, and I kind of got to say hi to him. And I try not to geek out when like when I got to meet the people that did Zootopia. I was geeking out inside so much because, all the stuff that Pixar does, they're a whole culture as far as story creation. They're just geniuses. They're so good. Anyway, but they gave me a Zootopia book and they signed it for me. But my AD at the time that was working with me, he really wanted that book. I'm so stupid, and I let him have it. I hope he's taking care of that book. But anyway, yeah. So I got the main Pixar people to give me a signed Zootopia book. Really dope. Ooh, you know what? Here's another artist that I've kind of been inspired by lately. Now, it is kind of risque, but I don't know, something about Tagaro's style. It's so, like, I don't like super cutesy style. It's not my jam. But something about this dude's style, hopefully it won't go to a bad page. It's kind of eroy, but it looks super simplistic, but in reality, he's drawing the crap out of this, to tell the truth. I like the way he's telling, like, human stories. So I kind of wanted to learn from this if I could. But his character's all kind of thick. Extremely thick. But, good stuff. But super, like, risky talking. But hope you guys. But yeah, I think this series stopped recently, maybe about 2 or 3 years ago. He might be doing something else now. I don't know. Hopefully. But that was a good one. Let's see. I hope he's taking care too. That's a heck of an act of kindness. Yeah, I hope so too. Sometimes you ever do something that you go, what was I thinking? I should have just been totally greedy and just kept it for myself. But I don't know. I was in a different spot back then. I was way too generous about everything. But I don't know. I guess we learn from it. Ooh, you know what? I should check on the mystery guest to make sure everything's okay. Give me a second, folks. Let me see what's up. Oh, any other questions? I know we did an impromptu video talking about books. I know I said something else. Maybe we can do a tutorial about something. Hold on. Let me think. I did a couple tutorials the other day. Anyway, let me go check on our mystery guest. My mystery guest is gone. I gotta find out where. So, hold up, folks. I have to go to the bathroom too. Let me go to the potty. Okay. Alright, let me grab a little bit of rice. Well, I hope she's not mad at me. I really hope she's not mad at me. I did kind of put her on the spot. That's my bad. I mean, this is why I'll probably end up alone. Okay. Let's see. What other? Let me see. What videos could we make right now? Oh, I guess it's just you and me right now. We are alone. Maybe. I'll always have my art. Ain't that the truth? That's the one thing I could say that has always stuck by me. Yeah. I hope she's not upset. I'm just having fun. But I should respect other people's boundaries, right? So that's my bad. Oh, focus this. Let's see. Chocolate always works. Yeah, chocolate does always work. You're a very wise person to frame studio. Didn't say talk to you, Siri. Alright, let me put in some music on my headphones. But you guys are okay with that last sharing, with sharing some videos, right? Not videos, with sharing some photos, manga, and books. You don't make as many women upset as I have without learning a thing or two. True. No, I guess you just try to avoid to you want to include people into what your life is, you know? So they can, I don't know, you can share that little bit of something with them. So but I get it. Maybe I'm just so used to it now. Cause what, right now it's like 3 of us talking. Well, maybe I can. Maybe I can work out what I'll do for the 24-hour stream. I guess I could do the 24-hour stream tomorrow. Maybe. Because I don't have to go to work yet. I do have to finish one. I gotta redo the design. They want like a collage, like I did for some of their other, what is it, posters. Oh yeah, we haven't had that discussion. So, you know how before I was working on that album cover, they're like, oh, this is good, but we kind of wanted you to do something like you did before for our other album cover. I was like, damn it. So I got to redo it. But I have no idea what to do yet. I should really do that today, to tell the truth. I'll probably get an email pretty soon asking me when I'm done. So maybe what I'll do is I'll watch Game of Thrones, work on the poster, rest up, and maybe tomorrow I'll start the 24-hour stream. So maybe what I'll do too is I'll work out the comics that I'm going to do. And maybe that's what I'll do during the stream. I'll just make my comics. Make the web comics. If I could do like 9, I could start a new Instagram page and put on it. Let's see. Oh, I see. When will you be done? Email. Yeah. It's never fun. It's like, oh yeah, be brilliant. And then, when are you gonna be done? Be a genius fast. That's never easy. But I get it. Sometimes it's weird because like you try to stick to a schedule and you try to keep doing what you're supposed to do, but sometimes when the ideas aren't flowing, you have to grind through it, right? You have to kind of push, and they're like, look, I can give you something now, but I know it's not going to be good. It's not 100% yet. And then you send it to them, and then it's like not 100%, and then they're like, I kind of like what you did before. It's like, yeah, that's kind of what I was saying. It's like, it's not good right now. So it's like, it's a lose-lose situation. I don't know. I don't know. I'm trying though. I am trying. Ooh, let me draw the schoolism logo. I'm just drawing stuff I see on the feed. It's nothing significant. I need to set up the lights in this studio so it's not so dark. You're not the only one. You are not the only one. Why am I drawing this? I don't know. I need something to prop up my... Oh! I got a new toy. Not a new toy, but I got a new scanner. That's not too much of a... It's not a very interesting video. Yeah, new scanner is not too interesting. Let's see. Let's see. Is that focus? 10 things to scan with this camera. That's not a bad idea. Ooh, you know what? I could do a video about my light table. I still have the box. Let's see. Actually, that might not be a bad video. Hold up. I guess, yeah, let's make a light pad. We'll make a video about my light table. How about that? That's something to do. Need that content. Yeah, I could intersplice. Yeah. Sorry, I'm just thinking right now. Okay, yeah, I know what to do. Okay. Yeah, can do. I'll explain why they're so important. See how wide I can get this. That's the widest I can get? Really? It seemed like it was wider. Not that wide before. Oh, maybe because it was higher up in the air. Oh, okay. Let's get some props for the thumbnail. Let's get some pens. Where are my pens? I gotta do this before I run out of light. We're getting sundown's coming quick. Wait a second. Alright, let me get my pen. I think I know where it is. Alright, be right back. Let me get it. There you are. I have to say, folks, doing these streams on a regular basis is slowly getting me in the swing of just creating on the fly. Let's see, can this fit here? Yeah, okay. talk about that next. Let's see if we got power. All right, let's make a video. One second. Let's see. Oh, I just realized I won't have clean audio. Damn, dog. Okay, hold on. Let's. Damn, I didn't even think about that. I'm so stupid. Oh no, the last video is gonna be all weird. Oh well. I tried. Anyway, let's keep going. Hey, what's up, folks? Listen, in this video, I want to show you my light table. And oh, thank you, door. Okay. Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Tony, and no, let's do it again. Let's see. Hey, what's up, everybody? In this video, that's right. Hey, what's up, everybody? In this video, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna introduce. I'm gonna show you. Hey, what's up, everybody? And then. Hey, what's up, everybody? In this video, I'm gonna introduce you to my LED light table and why it's important to use a light table if you got one. All right, let's get into it. So in this, I guess it's a light table review. I want to. Let's see. Where do we start? It's getting dark. All right, people. Look. Back in the day. Let me put this in the package. This is the real YouTuber life right here, dog. What's up, Nyla? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing good. We're gonna do a little unboxing video right quick. All right, people, look. This is a Gauman LED light pad. So a lot of people have been asking, hey, what light pad what are you using for your light box? And I am currently using this LED light pad, and let me tell you why. Now, back in the day, light tables were these kind of big, kind of bulky things. You actually had to have a tube, like a light bulb tube. It was kind of thick, about this thick, something like that. Kind of cumbersome and a little bit expensive. But we live now in the days of LEDs, and let me tell you, folks, LED light pads are amazing. So let me show you. Let me show you why. So you go inside and you pull out this wafer thin. Let me show you. Take off all this jazz, and boom, boom. Chuck this in over here. So, check this out, people. This thing is wafer thin. Check this out. See how thin this is? Yo, that's super thin, dog. That is super thin. But yeah, this thing is really good because you don't have to worry about changing bulbs. You get nice uniform light through the whole thing, and it is so simple to use. So basically, all you need is a USB cable. You just plug it in the side, which I think is also a good and bad thing about this, because while it does use a USB cable, you can't just have it attached to like a regular power socket or power outlet plug, whatever. But I guess you can get an extension or a dongle for it, and you can connect it that way. But this is what I have. So let me show you. Oh. So it's pretty simple. Click the button right here, and go. Oh, there you go. Click the button and boom, you got yourself a light table. Look at all that glorious light, people. Wow, fancy. So I know in the streams, I guess a lot of people have been seeing me use this a lot and kind of wonder why it's important. So if you're looking at drawings and you go, hey, how are they getting these really super crisp, amazing lines? How are they doing that? Are they just drawing it from scratch that way? No! There's a lot of underdrawings that are happening, people. A lot of underdrawings. And it was such a mystery for me for such a long time when I was like a kid learning how to draw. I was like, how are they getting these amazing lines? Like, how are they drawing so good right off the bat? They're using light boxes. So let me tell you, you know what? Let's show you a little example of how it kind of works, how you do it. So let's say you're drawing, let's say we're going to draw, what should we draw today, folks? This will be a little tutorial about how to properly use a light pad. Let's see, cartoon. Let's look something up, and then we'll draw it. What can we do here? What's popular? What is popular? What is popular? Something simple we can draw really fast. Let's see. No, let's say how to draw. I gotta do this fast before I lose all the light. Let's see. What kind of character can we do? I'm looking for... You know what? Detective Pikachu. Let's draw that really fast. Let me get a nice reference image and then we'll get started. Okay, so you might be wondering, pray tell, how do you use a light pad? And let me show you. So traditionally, usually when I'm drawing, back in the day, I used to draw like this. I would draw something. Let's see, I would draw something. Let's zoom in there. Draw something, you know, oh, it's like this. And pray to God, I got it right on the first pass. Oh, my eyes itching. Anyway, I'd pray I would get it right. And that style of drawing is okay. It's not bad. It's not bad. But if you say you draw with a pencil first, say you go, okay, you want to stick on model. You want to make sure it looks good. So what you might start off with is like a nice underdrawing of Pikachu. Probably should have warmed up before this. So, but ideally, you want to work on you want to make sure that your forms and your proportions are all good. At the same time, trying to keep some of the energy of the drawing. So you might have a really sketchy drawing at first, but you have everything where you want it to be, right? I don't know if you can see that, but I'll try to draw a little bit darker. You can explore a lot, make some corrections, still keeping the energy. Looking kind of thick there, boy. It's alright. So basically, what the light pad is going to do for you, it's going to make your cleanup work so much more tighter. So I like to knock it down a couple. Oh, we're going to run out of light. I should have started this tutorial a lot earlier. Oh no. We might have to do a to be continued. Where is my eraser? Ooh. Hold on, folks. What is my eraser? Shoot. What's this here? I'm losing my mind. I'm destined to be alone. Losing my mind. Drawing random stuff. Holy crap, dude. Like, for real, where the hell is where are my erasers? Here's one. Okay. So I'm gonna knock it down a little bit. So you're about to see why why it's kind of good to use a light table if you have one. Oops. Seriously though, this Pikachu is thick. Okay. Do one more pass and then we'll get into the drawing. Yeah. See, like, what makes the strength of the light pad is it allows you to clean up your artwork. And in the past, I never really used a light table until I did the Inktober drawing. So if you look in the link in the description, you can get a link to some of those drawings. But it was my first time really using a light table. And after that, I was like, oh, I get it now. So I can kind of explore a little bit more. Ooh, that's not right. I have the freedom to explore while sketching. I don't have to worry about getting all the lines where I need them to be right now, because I know I'll come back later and clean up the line work. So on a show I do from time to time, I'm a guest on Doki Doki Drawing. The animator, the pro animator, Inoue-san, he would come into the studio and he'd have these amazing looking drawings that we would have to draw for the day. And I didn't realize it at the time. I was like, man, this guy just, I mean, he's a beast. But I didn't realize at the time that he would take his time, sketch out what he wanted to do, and then part of the animator process is you would then take that drawing, put it on a light table, and draw it out. I should probably save this part of the discussion for if I'm actually drawing on the light table, but I'm kind of getting ahead of myself. But I didn't want to bore you guys just watching me do this. Can't have any more people walking out. And this is another reason why I recently got like a new scanner, because my ex ran off with the other one. It's so hard buying things all over again. And I probably should have warmed up before I started doing this too, but that's neither here nor there. This what's it called? This demonstration has taken a lot longer than I anticipated. But I really wanted to show you why it's so good to use a light table if you got one. Okay, so we have like a little bit of a base to draw from, right? Now the cool thing is, so hold on, let me do a little bit more here. Hold on. Yeah, I'm destined to die alone. It's all good. Cleaning, trying to. Anyway, all right. So say you have your rough drawing right here, and you go, okay. Let's now make this. Okay, we have our rough drawing. So now let's use the light table. And where's all the paper? Where's the paper? Okay. So, now, the beauty of the light table is you can now go back in and draw a nice clean line where you couldn't do it before. So we're just going to go back in here and redraw it. And the cool thing about this LED one is you can reduce the light a little bit, like just up to a little bit, just a little bit. You don't have to do it all the way. You can just make small little changes to how bright it is. And I really like that as a option, because traditional light tables, you just have pretty much one setting. It's on, off, and that's pretty much it. Now you're really going to see a huge difference when you finish the outline. And it'll make it a lot easier to focus when you're doing your inks. Now, granted, in digital media, this is the same as using opacity, like using a different layer and lowering the opacity and then drawing from that other layer. That's all that really is. And I think if I hadn't been doing digital, I wouldn't have really understood the power of the lightbox, because that's essentially what it's doing. You're able to choose the lines that you want to work with. Now, we're just going about this super easy, showing you how to draw Detective Pikachu at the same time. I know there's a lot of how to draw Pikachu step-by-step and videos out there, and in a way this is one of those kind of videos, but in a way it's a little bit something more. But what I really like about light tables is it really allows you a chance to kind of experiment, because sometimes you might have a line not exactly where you want it to be, but using the light table, it gives you a chance to fix it. Oops. Now even maybe I shouldn't draw the whole thing, it's gonna take forever. I just wanted to show you guys. Kinda wanted to draw this thick Pikachu anyway. What it? Oh no. Oh, still no reply. I must be in trouble. Okay, let's see what it looks like. Uh-oh. Okay. Maybe we don't see what it looks like quite yet. Okay. Wow, that's woo! It's nighttime. Alright. Let's brighten this up. But you can see, now I have a lot more, my lines are a little bit more defined. It's easy for me to go from there and ink. I could even go back here, knock it down some. Now that I have a little bit cleaner lines to work with, right? So now I can just come in with my pen and draw the rest of it really, really simple. So here, I'll just do a little bit. Because now that I know where everything is, oops. Let's see, make this a little bit brighter. Whoops. Yeah. I gotta draw faster. I'm running out of light. Anyway, so long story short, you can see like how it's really easy to draw a character after you've used the light table to kind of set up your where your lines go. All right, so basically, you can see like how you can use a light table to work out where your character will be. Oh, that sounds stupid. So that's basically the whole point. Is you can use it to kind of basically you can use the light table almost like how you'd use a semi-opaque layer to redraw and trace what your original drawing was, and then get nice cleaner lines, all that fun. Oh, that sounds stupid. I sound like a crazy person. Hold up. So a light table is really good for helping you compose a shot, using your original line work. But oh no. What am I saying? Okay, so basically, the light table allows you to have a nice underdraw. Basically, a light table allows you to trace your underdrawing into a nice. All right. Basically, the light table allows you to use your underdrawing and draw basically nice, crisper, more. No. Ah, what am I saying? Okay. So basically, the underdrawing is allowing you. Oh wait. So basically, the light table is allowing you to trace your underdrawing onto a new sheet of paper and have it nice and clean, less distractions, whatnot, and also allows you to help compose different kind of things that you want inside your drawing. So, like, say if you want to move something over to a little bit to the left, a little bit to the right, you can use your light table to help you put things where you need them to be. So basically, you'll have cleaner. Hold on, let me see. Thank you. So yeah, so basically the idea of the light table is to help you figure out the lines that you want to have in a cleaner final result. So yes, light tables are amazing. They're really simple to use, and I highly recommend them. What else can I say to add to this? But yeah, that's pretty much it. I just want to say what I really like about this, that it's super thin. The form factor is really good. I kind of wish they gave you a plug to use for your. I wish they gave you a plug that you can use to plug directly into a wall socket, in case you don't have USB cables or a computer that you can plug in your light table. In case you don't have something you can plug in in case you don't have a computer that you can plug your light table into. But you can buy a little connector thing with a plug, and then you can plug in your light table wherever you want. All in all, I have to say I'm really super happy I got this. It wasn't too expensive. I'll put a link into the description a little bit later, but highly recommended. Really easy to use. But what else? Yeah, it's a light table. It helps you draw cleaner lines. So listen, I hope. Well, yeah, there you have it. So I hope this kind of gives you an idea of how to use a light table. You know, step by step, my process of using it. I have lots of videos that you can see me using. That you can see me using a light table in, and it'll give you a better idea of how I go about doing this. It helps give you an idea of how I go about this process. So yeah, get a light table if you can. Try it out. If you don't like it, you don't like it. If you like it, you like it. Where else am I going with this? I don't know. I'm kind of rambling. Hold on. I'm kind of rambling now. So let's close it out. So there you have it. That is my, what's the name of this thing? So this is my Galman light. This is my Galman LED light pad. I have a. Okay, this is the Galman light pad. Oh my God, I can't speak anymore. So there you have it, folks. This is my Galman LED light pad, and I'm currently using a model GB4. I'm really happy with it. I didn't use it for a long time. I had it, kind of had it in storage, but I haven't been really using it. And then suddenly, I started using it ever since the Inktober project, and I can't say enough how happy I am that I have this little baby. So check it out. This is my review for light tables and how to use them. Yeah, that's it. All right, folks. Thank you for watching me ramble. All right, bye-bye. All right. You want to see the scanner? Sure. Will do. I could have done an unboxing. Oops. All right, let's make another video. Oh my God, the noise is so crazy on this. Ooh, that looks gross. You know what? We might have to not do the scanner. Hold on. I might have to change the lens. Because it is practically nighttime outside, and we're using as much natural light as possible. Hold on. Let's make it really fast. Sorry, folks. I dropped the mic. I wonder if she's mad. I haven't heard anything back. This is not good. Okay. Alright. Make this a video too. Hey, what's up everybody? Today I'm going to show you my new toy. It is a scanner. I got the Epson. What did I get? What is this called? Alright. So I want it. The focus. Hold up. Focus, 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 focus. Hey, what's up everybody? Today folks, I'm going to show you my new... Okay, hold on. Hey, what's up everybody? This is Tony, and today folks, I'm going to show you my new toy. It's my new scanner. I got a Epson GTS 650, and it goes by some other name that I don't know, but I'll write it in the description. But I got this new little toy because I need a scanner. All right, let's get into it. Okay, so hello folks. So I recently decided I'm going to do a lot more traditional work, and for me to do that, I would like to take the traditional work and port it over to my computer. Oh my god, I can't speak. Should I write a script? Yes, I should write a script, but I didn't write a script. Anyway, I'll write a script in the future, but this is kind of impromptu. Anyway, so that being said, so because of this, I realized I needed a scanner, and I used to have a scanner attached to my computer. I used to have a scanner attached to my printer, but he who shall not be named, or she who will not be named, ran off with my scanner and printer and all that stuff. So I needed a new scanner, and so I decided, hey, let's just get a scanner, but have it nice, small, good form factor, and it uses a nice, simple USB cable, and it should be easy to, take with me if I'm on the road. Pop it in a bag, scan some art, and get it on my computer, and then I can edit it later. So what kind of art will this be good for? Well, I guess any kind of art, but I'm particularly thinking that I want to use this with comics. So I would like to draw some comics really roughly and then scan it in, clean up the artwork, and I really didn't want a nice big bulky flatbed scanner. So that's why I did a little bit of research online, and I found this little baby. It's really super thin. No printer, unfortunately, but it does cool things like this. You can stand it up. Yeah, people, you can stand up the scanner. I don't know how I'm gonna use this. I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. Look, it's pretty straightforward. It's a scanner. Usually when you're scanning art, you want to scan at 300 dpi. Oh yeah, let me tell you what. Let me give you some recommendations for scanning. So naturally, if you're doing any sort of creative work that requires you to scan original art, ideally you want to scan it at around 300 dpi. Now, some people go between 300 to 600 dpi, all depending on how hardcore you are about the kind of scans you need. Personally, I do 300, but I haven't been doing that much scanning, or not. I've been primarily doing digital work, so I haven't had that many opportunities. So I haven't had that many opportunities to scan original pieces. But going forward, since I'm deciding that I want to do more traditional work, I need just a dedicated scanner. I'll probably be scanning about 600 dpi to, I'd say about 450 to 300 dpi. I think it's my nice safe zone. I don't know. We're gonna give this little try and see how it turns out. But yeah, that's pretty much it. It's a scanner. I mean, you plug it in. I wish you could scan this. I wish there was a way that you can use this with my iPad. Now, if I could somehow attach my iPad Pro to my scanner and you know, that would be the ideal situation because I could just put this in my bag, put my scanner in my backpack, and I could be on the road because I might have to be doing a lot of traveling in the future. Ideally, that was something I'd like to do, but I can't do that yet. Hopefully, because of USB-C, you'll be able to do that with the iPad, but as of now, you can't do that without, I don't know. There might be some third-party software you can use, but I don't know about it yet. I'm gonna have to do some more research. But that's it. That's my new scanner. For those of you that wanted to check it out, it goes up to A4 letter max. Yeah, so it's pretty straightforward. I like it. Can't wait to use it. Guess that's it. Alright, folks. There you have it, folks. This is my new scanner, the Epson GTS 650, aka some other name. I forgot the English version of it. You know, let me look that up. Let me find the name. Perfection. All right, folks. So this is it. This is my new scanner, the Epson, aka Epson Perfection V39. But the Japanese name of it, the Japanese name for it is the the GTS 6500. Pretty straightforward. Comes with a USB cable attached to the computer. I think it's just regular USB. Yeah. I wish I had USB-C. That'd be kind of cool, but it doesn't. And I'm gonna use it to scan comics with. So there you have it, folks. Hope you like this little mini review. I should be doing more reviews of the new toys I get in the future. But I mean, there's not much I can say about a scanner. It's just a scanner. That's it. Bye. Oh my god, I wasn't recording that whole time. Are you serious? Oh my god. Okay, we'll redo this later. We'll do this in another day. Oh my god, I'm so stupid. Oh my god, I didn't record. Oh. Damn it. Oh well. What are you gonna do? Sometimes you win some, you lose some. I mean, I guess technically I have the stream. I can use that as a video. Use that as but I have background music on that one. I don't have clean audio. I messed up. We could have made 3 videos today. Wow. I'll see what I can do on 200 characters. You guys are too kind. Alright, folks, tell you what. I am gonna stop for a little bit. I'm gonna watch some Game of Thrones, and then I'm gonna go about planning some comics. So for the 24-hour stream, I'll have comics that we can draw. If I can figure out 9, let's see if I can figure out, 9 comics that I can do and draw. I think we'll have enough content for a whole stream, right? I think so. We'll see. Anywho, yeah, it's getting dark. I should go anyway. All right, folks. Thank you guys so much for sticking with me and watching me ramble. Apparently I can't talk anymore. I'm gonna see what happened to their mystery guest. See if she'll still talk to me after putting her on like that. So, alright, thank you guys. Have a good day, have a good night wherever you are in the world. I'm so excited to be drawing stuff again. Alright. I'm gonna go as soon as I figure out where the mouse is. Alright, guys. Bye-bye.